Hello and welcome everyone, this is the VG Purist. I'll be coming at you with the 2018 Blood Bowl 2 World Cup. And yes, indeed. Thank you for that follow, Striker OD. And we are still going to cover the first round, and tonight, a rare treat, I'm going to do it live because, well, the coach asked me to, and so why not? We are going to see Tore3005, the Chaos Dwarf team, taking on the TrueBlu, the Norse team. Nips out for Nuffle. Waste Hill Miners for the Chaos Dwarf team. This is such an exciting game. Mainly because both of these teams is going to be quite the anomaly. They are going to have the one and only of each of their respective races. Only one Chaos Dwarf and one Norse team. And I am really happy to bring it here tonight. Striker OD. Yeah, I know. No, that's gonna happen. Nightbot doesn't like the spammage. Well, let me see if I can change that. I hate to do it live. Let's see here. I don't even know how to do this. Nightbot. I don't know. When I first started streaming, somebody was like, yeah, you want to make sure you have some automatic stuff so that you can make sure that you don't get spammed or what have you. And that's kind of what happens. I don't know. Alright, well, we are going to take a quick brief look here at the first round, and then we're going to take a look at the teams before the start. And let's go ahead and okay, we're still looking at the brackets. Alright, so here I do have Discord on for TrueBlu to let me know when the game is going to start. But yes, we are still waiting for just about half the teams to play still. Ungern earlier today did win the mirror matchup here against Andy Z. Unfortunately, loads of injuries, and then the fatal sweltering heat did make it to where Ungern was easily able to win it by just about the end of the first half. And then Veliopia, living up to the Bashia's team, will be moving on past Parmenia's Dark Elf team after getting a smash up. And then Silse will be moving past the human team with his undead team. And then Mr. Light, one of the only dwarf teams thus far to make it through. I guess maybe we have to wait for Striker OD to actually be the winner of this match, to see another dwarf team go through. But right now, only Mr. Light to be making it through. And then we have the Grey Bumblebee, the Russian coach, will be making it through the Wood Elf team with his Necromantic team. And then Fufule, another French team, making it past the Orc team with his Lizard team. And then Eom's Necro team also making it past the Wood Elf team. I'm a little bit surprised to see Necromantic team doing pretty good here because, boy, like I said before, he seemingly needs to sacrifice something to get something to play this Necro team. And not only that, you're going to have the Werewolves, and of course, the Claw, not so good against Wood Elves. Then Palladius will be winning it, and just against the Skaven team. Then the Proxy, a little bit of upset there to Ducky. And then Sprinter, the Dark Elf team. I'm glad to see a Dark Elf make it, but unfortunately, Xbox crew is going to be down one here. Necromantic team will be faltering to the Dark Elf team. Wolf Bainson did take out a very dangerous Russian coach here from Adont, the Dwarven team. Then Al Bundy making 4 touchdowns in the 4th quarter. Back in the heyday. No, actually, Nuffle here just about stopping Spartaco's march to, again, to the top spots here in the World Cup. And then Wentros taking the mirror matchup against Chelsea Zola, another Xbox, and all of the Xbox crew just about out, I believe. And then Ever will be winning against the Dwarf team, humans over the Dwarves, and then more humans versus Dwarves, where another human player will be making through. Korzik, thank you for that follow, much appreciated. And now here, the Arzawain, one of the most touted PS4 coaches ever, 4-time Champions Cup winner, back to back. And we'll be making it through the Dwarven team. Then Wood Elf team here does take out Necro team. Finally, a Pupak even. And then Andy Davo, of course, the only real blowout victory. 3-1 there with great positioning. Was able to take out Bernie Buffin's human team. And then Jimmy Fantastic will be getting past a very dangerous dwarf first round. And so, Andy Davil, Jimmy Fantastics in the same brackets. I would love to see them into the quarterfinals, or actually round of 3. And now let's go ahead here and take a look at these teams. And this is going to be the Chaos Dwarf team, Tore3005. Okay, looks like TrueBlu is about to start. Okay, awesome. So we're just going to take a quick look at both these teams, and then the start will be happening in just a second. Rocky Mountain Duo, TrueBlu, Striker OD. Who's it gonna be? Who will be playing and who will be winning? Johannian, you played Arzawain today? Oh, nice. How was he? Was he awesome or what? Sea Camels, this is gonna be live, baby. One of the first few times that I'm doing it live, but that's only because TrueBlu had requested my presence, and so how can I refute a true fan of the VGP? I just can't. Of course, here, so let's go ahead and take a look at the team. As I said before, we'll be seeing a Chaos Dwarf team, and he's gonna have the Minotaur and gonna be risking it here today. But not only that, Bull Centaur, this one here with the break tackle and the sure hands, and then the Bull Centaur with the block. Very interesting to see these 3 skills on these 2 players there. And then of course just gonna take a Chaos Dwarf blocker with the guard. Very much necessary, but that will mean that the sure hands Bull Centaur is the main ball carrier, and this is going to be troublesome if he can't pick up the ball. Moreover, if it's going to rain, oh boy, only 2 team rerolls, and opting to take the Apothecary as well. So I am a little bit skeptical of this team here. Next up, TrueBlu, is that it? Is that it right there? TrueBlu? No. I think it's True and then Blue like this. And then, well, actually, you know what? Let's just go to the World Cup, because you know what? I'm one of the admins for the league, right? Might as well just go straight to it, hey? Okay, there we go. And then we'll just put nips. There we go. TrueBlu. The team roster, of course, the Norse team. All block everywhere. Block, block. Here in the block, block. There, everywhere. Block, block. Everywhere. Here, block, block. Yes, indeed. And then Dauntless for those runners. Going to need it here to try to pry that ball out. And then I love that he went with the Blodge runner, and then the Mighty Blow tackle for the Berserker. Won't necessarily need to use the tackle here today, but boy, I love that. And then of course the Ulfwarner, the all-important block for him. The other one's gonna go a little naked, but that's alright. Everybody else got block. 2 team rerolls though, and the Apothecary to boot. Of course, the only thing that you have to worry about today is the Armor 7. One of the things about the Norse team, of course, in the long run, a lot of people will get the block skill first. And of course, once the other team begins to get block, you start to kind of fall behind a little bit and drop off. But in the early team value, in the early stages like this is going to be where the Norse team can definitely shine. I'm a little bit surprised to see not a lot of Norse teams, but I guess with Armor 7, not a lot of people felt too confident about them, as well as the Amazon team, really. But it is what it is. Norse team, I think, if they win this one, will have a good matchup against the, I believe Durin actually has already won in the brackets. And let's just take a quick look at that, though, real quick. The brackets for the TrueBlu. The TrueBlu. Yes, here we go. Oh no, Durin has not played yet. But Durin should also win against that Amazon team. So neither team has played. But let's see how that's going to shape up. So of course, in my preliminary prediction, I did say I like TrueBlu's chances of winning this match. Not just because he's a fan of the VGP, but really, after just taking a long look at the teams, I have to say the Norse team just a little bit favored for today's match. In fact, I do believe that the Chaos Dwarf team likely wanted to see a Wood Elf team and not necessarily another Dwarf team, another Norse team, because anyone with lots of block and suddenly his Bull Centaur ball carrier is absolutely open to getting blitzed. Let's take a look here at the chat. Joannian says he was quite good. Arzawain is quite good. gave me the win on a greedy 136 GF5 to do a vanity block on his killer. Yes, indeed, and I do believe that is D-Light P. Go blue! Norse versus Chorfs, and they are a pair of madmen. We are just going to show the learn skills, and as you can see there, the all-4runner with the block, and then mighty blow tackle, and then the dodge for the runner, Blage there, and then of course all the block skills for everyone except for the all-4runner there on the left side. Looks like neither team has begun as of yet. They're probably still in the inducements phase. And then now here the Chaos Dwarf team, the one guard blocker, and okay, looks like they are going to be beginning. And then of course the sure hands with the break tackle. Don't forget they come inherent with that sprint and the sure feet, so can definitely get a long way out and get themselves out of danger if need be. But with just the break tackle and sure hands, no block, no dodge. I mean, remember, there is a max of 2 skills in this World Cup that you can take extra on your guys. And so the rest of the tournament, this ball carrier will have no skills to protect themselves against anybody jumping in there. And heck, even if push comes to shove, if you do a 3-strength block with the 4-strength Bull Centaur, the 2-die uphill, I mean, heck, the Norse team, lots of guys would block. 2 red dice would block. I will do that any day of the week if push comes to shove. So again, that's kind of the reason why I really like this Norse team to win today's match. Looks like the Norse team, I think, is actually receiving the ball, if I'm not mistaken. I thought I saw the Chorf team getting the movement, and there you go. And this is live, guys, so feel free to talk to me in the chat. This will make this game go a lot faster. Instead of the normal, 40 minutes of Blood Bowl that you see with the replay, this time it is going to be about an hour and a half. Nice to see you tonight, Tree Punch. Okay, sure, I'll put on the skills and then I'll just kind of change it out if they get a little bunched up. How's that? Nice little change of weather. Yes, the Norse team will be getting the ball, and there you go. All the skills there. As you see, it's a little bit bunched up here. So that's kind of the reason why I wanted to take it away. But for right now, no problem. Ball is going to get kicked right next to the rudder, and we are underway. First round action, of course. This is going to be for the big prize. First place gets $3,000. Second place, $1,500. Third and fourth, $1,000 a piece. Not only that, a nice Master Gaming PC. All brought to you by Asus, Republic of Gamers, with Cyanide and Focus Home and Games Workshop to help sponsor this event. So kudos to those guys. Thank you very much. Couldn't have this World Cup without you. All these naked dudes with their nipples out. I don't know if I can stand this. It may be warm on the pitch, but their nipples are out, gentlemen. And I know that TrueBlu may be listening in, but hopefully he won't be listening in too hard, and hopefully be concentrating on his game. But what he needs to do here is just play it strong, play it solid. The only thing that will make him lose this contest if the Chaos Dwarf team begins to break a lot of the armor. So the Norse team really needs to stay away from danger if he wants to win today's match. He already comes in favored to win. No need to push his luck. Normally what you want to do here with the Norse team is get aggressive, get those punches in fast, base up the other team. But the difference is, will he be able to get away? Oh boy, and that's not going to help right there with the both down die. I actually had spoken a while back to Stringer Bell, who one of his favorite teams was the Norse team, and one of the things that he said was, you know what, I take extra rerolls for the Norse team so that I can get aggressive with the Norse team, and if something like this happens, like a both down die in the beginning, they cannot afford to get bashed, and therefore what you got to do is re-roll the dice early and don't let yourself fall on the back foot if you are going to be playing the Norse team. And right there, I can't blame the Norse team for not taking the reroll there, but it's one of those things where something to that effect, boy, that is really good advice. Really good advice right there. Yep, don't forget though, Chaos Dwarf team does have the Minotaur. Gonna be helpful in today's match. The Mighty Blow. No Mighty Blow for anyone else. So one of those things in which this Minotaur will need to come through with spades. And likely will try to get the blitz off every single time from Tore3005. What we need here is injuries on this Norse team if he hopes to win it. As I said, the opposite is true. He needs to get these Norsemen down, especially some of those more key pieces, such as the tackle and the Mighty Blow right there. Doesn't need the tackle to worry about that, but the Mighty Blow might be a little bit of worry. Hobgoblin, armor value 7, and therefore those Hobgoblins are a little bit more susceptible to the attacks. And of course, you're not going to put any skills on them from the get-go. Chorf now, thinking it over. Really wants to make the best use. Ball hanging back for the time being. I love that he's got the blodge there on the runner. No sure hands. If this Norse team was facing off against the Wood Elf team, I would be a little bit scared for them because no sure hands on the runner. But this is the perfect game because once he moves on, he is likely to be meeting up against either Amazon or even an Orc team. And so again, don't even necessarily need to take the sure hands as of yet, no matter which game is going to be played. So he can actually think about taking a double skill somewhere else. Maybe even put a nice little doubles on maybe the Berserker for some dodge, or maybe put, I don't know, maybe put another dodge here on the other runner. Oh, that might be well, actually no, they come with the agility skills, so I don't know. What I am also surprised to see is no Yeti on the pitch for this Norse team. You would think that the Norse, because he took 14 guys on his side. Look, Norse team is going to be prepared for all those injuries. So 2 extra guys to come in for the Norse team. So even if there are going to be some injuries, not a big deal. We got plenty of linemen with block to come in, and that's really nice to have in your pocket. Not just 1, but 2 extra guys to come in. So definitely foregoing the Yeti is probably a good idea. There's the 3-die blitz coming out from the Minotaur again. The Mighty Blow can't activate, but it does, and it will get the KO. And didn't name his characters. I guess he's going to leave that KO on the ground. Of course, with the extra Norseman, can't blame him for that. Just let that level 1 Norseman go. 2 guys come in. That does not really put a dent on things. Of course, on the offensive side of the ball, even though it is going to be 11 on 11 to start, now it's 11 on 10. But on the offensive side, even if you're down 1 guy, it is still not out of the question for you to get this nice victory here, or at least a nice touchdown, because you can dictate where the ball is going to go, and not too bad of a deal. And of course, if you're playing the Norsemen, then you got to be used to playing at least down 1 or 2 of your Norse guys. Yeah, no Yeti, super weird. You're right about that, Joanian. If you're not taking a Yeti, then why not go Zons instead? Yeah, that's actually a good question right there. But I suppose the answer to that is he wanted block over dodge on just about all the women. But of course, the nice thing with the Amazon is that you'll be able to take 4 blitzers with the blodge inherent. So already coming with that, and then all one of them needs is a sure hands instead of getting the blodge runner. But then again, I can't fault him here though. I can't fault him here. But would have been nice to see that Yeti does come inherent with that claw. And boy, wouldn't that claw be so nice for this matchup right here. And one of those things that could actually happen. And I mean, the next game he could actually face up against Durin's Orc team, and a lot of the Orcs are armor 9, so a Yeti in that game would have been nice as well. But hey, 2 extra linemen, can't fault him. Cannot fault him for that. Of course, the Norse team can't afford to get based up, so he will get the bashes in the front line. Nice dice so far though, and nice armor breaks. Just gonna be stunned here, so the walk on through, but unfortunately it's gonna be the Ulf Runner on the front line, so it could be a frenzy stop right there. Likely no 2-dive block coming out in the beginning. The follow-up will be quite bad for him. Looks like though the Norse team is going to be trying to make his way around the left side. And just going to be hanging back and moving towards that side. Think about the Chaos Dwarf team, unlike their dwarf cousins, they do have those Bull Centaurs, 6 movement allowance. And with the sure feet, as you can see on the pitch, they move so far here, everywhere. And he's actually in range here if the Bull Centaur wanted to. So Norse team really has to watch out for this. He does have to break tackle, and then if the Chaos Dwarf team really wanted to get aggressive, could actually do the first dodge on the 4 agility. Here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Actually, don't even need to do the dodge. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, he can actually get there with all the sure feet. Nice, another armor break right there. Werner, and now the lineman, or actually the other runner, is going to be holding up. Well, now it is going to be the Berserker holding things up. Nice big old screen coming up, preemptive. If the Chaos Dwarf team is any worth the salt, will likely use his Bull Centaur or even his Minotaur to get the blitz on the runner over the top right there and clear things out. Don't want to get the Norse team any leverage over the top there. Dodge away, of course. Norse team, just like their human cousins, they too sometimes live and die by the 1 in 9 dodges. But with the block ability, all of the blocks, no problem. They're not going to get Nuffled too hard. And that's the thing here with the Norse team. With just about everyone with that block ability, you don't have to worry too much. But I have to say, the Yeti would have been so nice. And if the Norse team does win it, it would have been an easy choice for the Yeti to get the block ability thereafter. And then suddenly you have a block and claw. And then the next skill, perhaps even a mighty blow. Or, no, not the mighty blow. Well, no, yes, he comes with the claw, not the mighty blow. So even mighty blow, that is so nice. What a good combination. If he was facing off against the orcs, like I said, it would be so good, so good. That's a likely thing here for this Chaos Dwarf team. Likely for his first doubles will likely help out the Minotaur and put the block on him. Either that or we'll put a doubles on the Bull Centaur for the blodge action. I don't know. But that's the nice thing here. After the first round, you get to choose your first skill up, and it will be a doubles. And you could choose a normal skill, but likely, why don't you take the doubles, especially if you have the big guy, and especially even more if you haven't even taken one of the skills yet. Claw on the minnow. Yeah, I think he would take claw if he would be facing off against the orcs in the round of 2. That'd be your money. Of course, I'm talking to Striker OD, who's got the Death Roller, so I know where all of his money's at. I think in a single elimination, you want to try to limit the Nuffle to as little as possible, because as Jimmy Fantastic has said in the opening brackets draw, where we had casted together, Jimmy said that all things being equal, currently the teams are just about equal across the board, and if you take into account that all the skills is just about even, then it all kind of just boils down to Nuffle. I mean, there's more to it to that. Obviously, there's going to be some psychology, there's going to be positional play, and there's still going to be some skill involved, but all things being equal, it will likely come down to Nuffle, and we have seen some great coaches bow out early due to Nuffle, a la Spartaco. Not to say that the person who played him was just plain lucky, but of course, the dice absolutely helped him there. There's going to be yet another blitz from the Minotaur. If he can produce a hit, that would be so nice. But unfortunately, just a couple of pushes there. Not going to get anything more. Not going to get anything more out of it. Doesn't want a wild animal yet. And of course, he does come with the horn. So you add 1 strength to that blitz for the 6 strength blitz. Very nice for that Minotaur. But no down dice. In the first round, we saw the Minotaur get that KO out, and the second round, just going to be a couple of pushes, but again, Chaos Dwarf team, as you can see here, let's take away the skills real quick. As you can see, still continuing to try to base this Norse team and try to wrap them up in a bundle. If we can keep them wrapped up and tied up, then that would be so good. Then the Norse team won't be able to dodge out so easily, and then suddenly they're getting bashed. And that's not what you want to do, especially if you're the Norse team. Here, you don't want to get into a scrum this early if avoidable, if it can be avoided. So far, just a few pushes, no Norsemen on the ground. Look at that. So that second round, pretty darn good here for this Norse team. But moreover, the Norseman is now going to have his turn to actually strike back, try to free up some of this Norse team here. Likely will try to just get out the way, maybe hit the Bull Centaur, maybe. This would be such a good hit here, if possible. And this is a 4 strength man right there. He's staring at a 1 die blitz into a 2 die blitz. Does he want to take away the assist here on the Chorf there? That's the question, because then after, he will be basing up that Chorf. However, to hit that Bull Centaur, what a juicy piece indeed. Or maybe even the blitz coming out here from the bottom side. Oh man, that'd be so nice. But right now, it would be a 2 red die block. You need a couple of extra assists here, but so good. So darn good. Right now, though, the Minotaur is definitely tanking it up at the moment. 2 guys here kind of being tied up there. Runner gonna hang back. TrueBlu not wanting to risk anything as of yet, playing it smart. Gonna hang back for the time being, not gonna be in any particular hurry. This is an alt corner, so of course the 2 die block into another 2 die, so that is great. Is able to get himself a little bit out of trouble. Likely though, I do believe the blitz coming out on the Minotaur coming up. And heck, you know what? The Norse team does have a few extra guys on the bench. Do I sense a foul coming up on the Minotaur, if anything? Hey, could be a thing there. Could be a thing. But the runner way over there with the Dauntless ability. But it looks like he's starting to prepare for all of the assists. So there we go. I think we are going to see at least a 2 die block here, or a 2 die blitz. It might be even a 2 die block. Don't even need to spend the blitz, I think. Can't help it here. We'll get the blitz off with the mighty blow on the 1 die. And oh no! Gonna do the 1 die blitz into a mighty blow Minotaur. Oh, and he's gonna spend the APO there. Doesn't want to be without his mighty blow tackler, but man, is actually gonna do a 1 die blitz. Oh gosh, I really would have loved to seen a 2 die blitz on him instead. That would have been so much better. And with the frenzy, would have had 2 chances on it. But there's gonna have to blow the apothecary, and quite early. Oh no, I don't like that. I just don't like that play. 1 die blitz. Sure, only a 1 in 36 to stop you, and it happened. But I mean, like I said before, all things being equal, you kind of want to leave it. You want to leave Nuffle out as much as possible. And now, Ulfwerner's going to go down. This Ulfwerner, he's in danger. The runner also in danger. And then after that, perhaps a blitz, perhaps another just block from the Minotaur, and then another blitz. So what's that? 5-6 Norsemen in trouble. You got to think these things through here. That was absolutely going to be one of the small mistakes there. He can still recover if there's going to be no injuries coming up, but oh, there's going to be the first of many. Look at the armor break, just going to be the stun. TrueBlu really needs to hope like crazy. He doesn't pay for his small mistake right there. Exactly, good day, Nick. He could have had a 2 die into a 2 die frenzy blitz onto a Minotaur, which is a big key piece for this game, for the Chaos Dwarf team. The Minotaur, absolutely. I mean, in the first 2 rounds, he blitzed with them. That's just how much he's going to rely on that Minotaur to get this mighty blow. Yeah, I know. He got nuffled. I'm not going to say that he didn't. 1 in 36. It wasn't a bad play, but it could have been something in which he could have eliminated Nuffle completely and made it to where, sure, if these guys are going to get bashed down, then fine, they're going to get bashed down. At least there was still a 1-die block coming out from the Ulfborn to free him into, actually, I think, a 2-die, because now Chaos Dwarves are going to be here. So now he's going to get hit down, but luckily just a push there on the 2-die. And again, more attacks, and it will be on the Ulfborn. He's going to be another 2-die block here. Does he want to risk the 1 and 9 coming out from the Bull Centaur? Again, one of those things where Tor wants to reduce the chances as much as possible, and in a single elimination tournament, this is not one of those ladder games where you can just take these types of chances. You really want to play it as strong as you possibly can with as little luck involved as possible. There is going to be the roll, and it's just going to be a push, so the Norseman just suffering a couple of stuns here, so no worse for wear on this occasion. And not only that, ball is still safe, and the Norse team will be able to recover from this. So, boy, that was a whew, just a moment. Oh, a wild animal for this block. Oh, that is gonna absolutely save here. And did the Chorf team forget the blitz in the last bit? I think so. So no blitz coming out, I think, unless I am missing the blitz icon. That's the thing about the live games here. Things are happening a little bit more slowly, and I kind of forgot if there was a blitz or not, but I think there was it. So Minotaur could have had yet another 2-die here on the Norseman up front. And that would have definitely hurt. 2-die block with Frenzy and the Mighty Blow. Well, luckily that 1 in 36 doesn't cost the Norseman too much, but he is going to continue to stay basing up the Chorf team. As I said before, the Chorfs really want to get to put the Norse team on their back foot, and right here they may be able to do it. Norse really needs to disengage here, or either that, outbash this Chaos Dwarf team. But of course, with this Chaos Dwarf team also with loads of block, going to be just a little bit more difficult, and he's going to stare down a lot of 1-die blocks even. Yeah, absolutely right, Bobophobic. That's kind of what I was getting at right there. It's just they are out of position, and this could slowly turn the other way for TrueBlu. He needs to be watching it here, I'll tell you that much. Perhaps here a blitz from the Ulfborner, that might have been good. But a 1-die blitz here into a 2-die. So don't know if you want to risk that again with the 1-die into the 2-die. But that would have helped clear up the Minotaur if he would have got the down die and then disengaged 2 of these Norsemen. Still not impossible. Likely to see some dodges pretty soon. We'll definitely like that though. Starting off with the 2-die block, and we'll get the defender down die. Dauntless, here's the 1-die again. Nicely done. Defender stumbles. And this is kind of the deal here. The Norse team says, forget the dodges. That's for the women. That's for the Amazons. I will bash my way out of this. I got the block. And I like this play right here. Don't rely on those 3 pluses. Just rely on those 2 pluses. And there we go. More 1-die blocks coming out good. Norse team relying on what works the best. And at this point, it is kind of one of those things where, sure, earlier I was kind of critiquing that 1-die blitz coming out, but now it's almost kind of forced here to do the 1-die blocks. But he is disengaging the Norse on the Norseman right on this turn. He's likely going to just hang back there, keeping out of range. But yes, it looks like though he won't continue to do any more 1-die blocks. I'm a little bit surprised on that one, but also not too surprised. But now Chaos Dwarf just steps in there, 2-die block on the runner or Berserker with the armor 7. So A little bit surprised he didn't do the one-die block there. Again, earlier I was critiquing the one-die blocks because that was not a forced thing. But now I think it was a forced one-die block. So again, just these little things here and there may add up. I know, make up your mind, VG, but it's just one of those things where perhaps it would have been a little bit more prudent to actually do it, and heck, maybe even a 2 red die right there. Why not? Don't want to give the easy 2 die block coming up. Again, he could just get a couple of assists here on the Ulfor, and suddenly this Chaos Dwarf gets at least a push, and then suddenly this guy's going to be blocking it with Frenzy, Mighty Blow, 2 die all the way, and after that, another block here, and then another blitz there. May actually just see the blitz through. Does have the Bull Centaur back here, but he does have this break tackle, so could actually use the Bull Centaur, get the blitz afterwards, and then after that, jump away from danger, and then after that, pin the ball carrier, put a little pressure in the face there. That would be a nice aggressive play coming out from this Chaos Dwarf team if he wanted it. And that's definitely going to be one of those things here. The Berserker would have had the 1 die, but yes, you're right about that. The follow-up into the Frenzy would have been a 2 red die block and pretty much a Frenzy trap. And that's always a bit of the trouble here with the Norse team. Lots of guys with Frenzy. It's almost like playing with the Corn team where everybody has Frenzy on his team. But definitely though, he got hit here, and now look at that. Gonna get KO'd right then and there, but at least did make 2 Chaos Dwarfs move on that occasion. But now the center a little bit open here for attack, especially this Bull Centaur. Like I said, a blitz through. Luckily though, he's gonna have to stand up, but still, we'll be able to just put him maybe right there and start threatening that ball carrier. Who knows? And of course, on the pitch itself, don't forget 2 KO'd Norsemen out. No more Apothecary. It is going to be 11 on 9 on the pitch. So this Norseman slowly and surely is getting out-punched a little bit. Needed that sure feet right there. Hunter's like, go Norse! You go! Oosa! Oosa! Thank you for that host there with your one whole big viewer. But I love it there. I'll take it. Thank you so much for that host. S Hunter USA. And there's the blitz. Will we see the blitz through? He can do the break tackle, just a 2+ there. And then perhaps think about putting him in the face of the runner. He can't get to that runner to mark him, but he can get right here and make it a little bit more difficult for that runner to just hold the ball right there. But it looks like no, he's going to be satisfied. Continue to base up a couple of these Norsemen. I like that play as well. Maybe to where it's just going to be a little bit more uncomfortable, especially for these 2 Norsemen right there. And oh boy, 2 die blocks coming out. I'm just going to get pushed and either push him down here or push him up there. I like separating the Norse there instead, but do you want to put this Norseman up here and then he could dodge away quite easily, and then suddenly he's a receiver. Looks like though he will opt to push him up, separate the Norsemen, but as I said before, now there are going to be receiving threats that you might have to think about if you are the Chaos Dwarf team. Last second maneuver, Hobgoblin gonna move out, and we'll end the turn right there. Regardless or not, if he wants the Hobgoblin, it's staying there. So 3 minutes up. Norseman really needs to find something. As you can see, unlike the last round, this round a little bit more disastrous. Got the KO on the Berserker, and now quite a few of the Norsemen on the ground. They're probably just going to stand up and then do nothing. But as you can see, now it's like in the last round, probably should have engaged with the riskier blocks because, as you can see, it just gets even more riskier at this point. And these are the kind of things you have to just think about when you're playing. It's like, okay, if I don't block like I did in the last round, what will my position be like for this round? And as you can see, it's not looking pretty good here for the Norse team. In fact, the runner likely going to have to drop back even further. And if any more Norseman goes out, he's going to have to end up passing it by the end of the half. And not going to be a happy choice there, especially with no real receiving threat down the pitch. And Norseman also did not go with the thrower for himself. It is 11 on 9. Chorf does have the numbers advantage, Hunter. But there's the blitz coming out from the Foreigner. Will get down the Hobgoblin on the right side. And as I said before, Armor 7, one of the weak spots here for the Chaos Dwarf team. Just trying to square the numbers up. And also, look, right side is actually a little bit more open to attack. So runner might actually be able to make his way over there. But with the Minotaur basing up the Norseman, this is still a 2-die block right there. Frenzy. This is not safe whatsoever. 2-die, and then after that, open things up. Actually, 2-die right here might actually see a blitz if he gets down the Norseman afterwards. So that's going to be a thing. Yeah, this is absolutely a thing right here. Minotaur, 2-die block on this guy, another 2-die frenzy. Should be able to open things up. And then after that, Chaos Dwarf just, you know, pounds on in. Yeah, in fact, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, he's got the blitz. He has got the blitz. The Chaos Dwarves. Norse team might be in some trouble here. He's trying to get down the Bull Centaur. I can't blame him here. Can't let him do the blitz. So there you go. A pretty critical takedown right there. He's just going to be short here of the runner. Otherwise, the blitz definitely would have came up from the Bull Centaur instead. But Chaos Dwarves does now still have the 1-die blitz coming up if he needs it. Norse team, he can't really do much about this. Yeah, just some KOs on the side, no big injuries. KO already used on another, Apothecary used on another KO. But the Chaos Dwarves still outnumbering Norse team, likely to make his moves and then likely to do the 2-die, like I said. And then another 2-die right there on the frenzy. Push him away. He's got the 1-die blitz right there. And then, oh man, this is it right here, I do believe. This is it. Maybe the Chaos Dwarf team didn't spot it, but seeing how I spotted it pretty quickly, if Tor is worth his salt, he likely has worked it out already for the 1-die blitz by the least. Heck, maybe this Bull Centaur can make it there, actually. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. No, he might be just out of range. But the blitz coming out, gonna take out the ever so threatening Mighty Blow Berserker. We'll get the down die, no armor breaks there. And that's going to be quite helpful. Right side looked momentarily open, but as you can see, Bull Centaurs so much needed. It was definitely a big need for the Dwarves. Get those Bull Centaurs and then be able to cover sideline to sideline just so much easier. So either Tor has decided not to do the blitz with the Chaos Dwarves, or perhaps he's missed it, but just going to continue to play it strong, continue to play it solid. Doesn't want to leave things up to Nuffle with the 1-die blitz after the GFI even, so I guess I can't blame him, but still, it is going to be a good dominating Chaos Dwarf position at this point. Norse team absolutely getting outbashed. And I mean, one could say that it stemmed from the 1-die blitz coming out on the Minotaur, where he thought, hey, you know, only a 1 in 36 chance of this going wrong, but 1 in 36 comes out 9 times out of 10, it seems. So, I mean, it can all be pinpointed down to that. I mean, that's one of those things where a lot of new players might go, oh gosh, I got nuffled. But when you really think about it, when you really just sit back and think about it and you examine the game, it all stemmed from this one dive blitz that just went horribly wrong. And it could have been prevented. Yeah, I know. I was talking about that earlier, Hunter. Wouldn't it be great for the Norse team to take the Yeti? Huh? That would have been so nice. But in exchange, he does bring in 2 extra linemen for his troubles. And so even though he is going to be down 2 KO'd Norsemen on the sideline, it doesn't even matter if they don't come back or not, because he will still be able to field a full complement on the pitch of 11 players. So to trade off for the Yeti, I think that's a good choice. I mean, how's he supposed to know he's gonna play against Armor 9 teams, right? I mean, what, 5 dwarves in the contest with the Chaos Dwarf team? So the chances of meeting an Armor 9 team, and what, there was only, what, 2 or 3 Orc teams? How are you supposed to know? And as I've said before, it's like he's if he gets past this Chaos Dwarf team, he's likely to see Durin in the next round after he beats the Amazon team. And it's another Armor 9 team, so he would have coasted it in. He would have been favored for both of those matches if he would have brought the Khemri. He's still favored for this match, but in the next match, he might have been a little bit better looking with a Yeti with block. Oh yes. Norsemen trying like crazy to disengage. Would have loved to get that push in by the least. Or would have been able to isolate here the Elf Warner, and then he would have been able to get a 2-die block there afterwards. So a little bit too bad that that didn't happen. Well, actually it would have been a 1-die block because he's got guard, but if he would have got the down dice instead, then that would have been a 2-die block coming up from the Elf Warner. But now unfortunately this is a 2 red die block, so if he stands up this Berserker, he stands a chance of losing him. That's what TrueBlu is thinking of right now, is should I stand this guy up, take away the assist, and now I got at least a 2-die block on this guard Chaos Dwarf blocker, but then he can only go one way, which is left, and that just buries this Elf Warner even more. And not only that, he's got to be worried about the ball carrier. Bull Centaur is right there on his heels. And he is looking to milk those nipples. And I think at this point, the Blodge runner likely gonna have to just get some dodges away and gonna have to play like the Amazon team. And dodging away, yes, he will be able to get the 3+ dodge away. Definitely needed that. And at least he's going to get the assist here. So if he wanted to get the blitz on the 1-die, and it appears, yes, he's not going to waste any time for the 1-die blitz. But unfortunately, reroll already used. Will get knuffled right there. Oh, man. Again. It's one of those things where 1-die blocks, he's going to have to be forced to do it. It's just one of those things where you depend on these blocks getting engaged here, and then suddenly you're getting outmanned in the front line. Norse team, this is going to be his absolute worst nightmare. Norse team could turn the ball. In fact, he should turn the ball over at this point, but luckily here, he does have some Norsemen. If these ends up just being pushes, then, well, actually, no, even if it's pushes, still will be open up here, open up there, and now he's got the blitz with the Chaos Dwarf, and even moreover, a 2-die blitz. I don't even think you want to blitz with the Bull Centaur at this point. The blitz should come out from the Chaos Dwarf. here after getting assist by maybe a Hobgoblin or even another Chaos Dwarf, and have this Hobgoblin too after the 2-die block on the Ulfwerener. Oh, luckily there, man, lineman stays up, so the Hobgoblin is going to be a little bit harder to get the help over there. So pretty good stuff. The Norse team is, I mean, the 2-die blitz is ever present, but this kind of helps out a little bit. This makes the short team have to think a little bit, saying, okay, I want the 2-die blitz on the runner. He's got blodge though, so I really want to put the tackle blitzer on him, or I should say the tackle Chaos Dwarf. But we'll just get a push here that opens things up at least, and he should be able to get the Bull Centaur over there to get the assist. So now the 2-die blitz will likely come out from Lessie, the Chaos Dwarf blocker here. And heck, he's actually got this Hobgoblin to help out as well, so he puts him right there and you get the blitz in. And then the Bull Centaur with sure hands, he can come in, swoop in, and pick the ball up. So the follow-up is absolutely on point. Look at this, getting the bad dice out the way, yet another push, and that's going to be great because the ball will likely get popped out right here, and we'll need to have all his Norsemen standing on their feet if possible. Don't forget here, the Berserker with that jump up ability, he's still alive. Let's go ahead and put back all the skills as requested by Striker. Norse team now starting off the game with just 2 rerolls, and now nothing left in the tank. But here comes the 2-die blitz, and oh yes, nothing but fireworks on the dice. Runner is going down on the defender down die. Oh, and that is beautiful. Could have picked either one, but we'll be able to get that dice in there. Really wants to put him right here. Yes, perfect. And now the Bull Centaur with sure hands. He's in perfect position to scoop that ball up on the 4+. Ball's going to come out, and that's great. The ball is actually scattering in a great spot here for the Norse team here, because now the Bull Centaur is going to actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 just get there, but he'll have to do a dodge and all the GFIs just to get there. So as I said before, these pushes looking so much better, and wouldn't he like to take this push back and push him right here instead, or maybe even right there. Probably should have thought about this a little bit more. Well, actually couldn't have a chance. He was going from left to right here, huh? So it only had a chance of this. So now the thing here, I don't know, I wouldn't think twice about this. I would definitely make all the moves and then get the dodge here on the 2+, and then after that 2+ sure feats with lots of 2+ GFIs with the sure feat. Yeah, I'll do it. Chance at the ball pick up. Man, I definitely would do it. Here we go. And we'll break tackle. Oh, even got a 6 on there. Wasting the good dice. But he will move up. Looks like he's just going to, yes, move up. Oh, yes, he's doing all the GFIs. No failed GFIs yet, so he should do this last one for the pickup. He's going to fail the pickup. Oh, and that is great. That is what this is all about. The Bull Centaur with the sure hands, but sure hands isn't so sure now, is it? Will drop it on the 75% chance to actually pick it up, and did not get the dice. Now the Norse team has a chance to get the ball back, and maybe by the end some last minute heroics. This could be the time to shine. This could be it right here. I think at this point you may have to rely on a lot of 4+s here. 4+ catch into 2+2+ GFIs. No rerolls or anything like that, but this may be his only shot. The nice thing here is he could actually, I don't know what he could do. He needs to do something right now. He needs to get the blitz on one of these guys, get away the mark for his own 4+ pickup, into a 4+ throw, into a 4+ catch, into a 2+2+ for the touchdown. By the 7. I'm calling it, guys. That's the only play that I can see on the pitch. I guess actually when you think about it even more, it's safe to perhaps dodge away, get the 1-die blitz, and then pick that ball up and then move along right here. But of course you can't move that far. But still, that could be the thing, and move to the back here and be a little bit safer. Sure, you might get blitzed down, but the ball might still be in a good spot-ish. But I think this is one of those times where you just need to get some dice. And there we go. We'll be able to get one here. And not only that, 2-die block now on the Minotaur. Has his way with that Minotaur. Oh yes, just like that, just the way we like it. Ooh, a big injury coming out on the Minotaur. Surely the Apothecary comes out on him, and he's thinking about it. And yes, he's gonna do it. Will be getting the... Oh, won't get the roll on the Apothecary. The Minotaur, he's out, and for good. Reroll, not so good. Minotaur gonna be out. What a huge one right there. Absolutely huge, and that's kind of what I was talking about earlier. You get that Minotaur out, and suddenly, things are looking a little bit better. And now, of course, the 1-die blitz coming out from one of the Berserkers. Hell, make it a 2-die blitz. Why not? And they're going to be a 2-die block. Oh, unfortunately, just a block, and so going to have to accept that. But looks like it's going to be a 1-die blitz, and then likely going to be the 3+ dodge away with dodge to 4+ pickup, but he may actually be able to just hold the ball one more round. There's the 1-die blitz. There we go. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. Don't want to step through. Want to continue to mark the ball. Should be able to dodge away, and then after that, move the ball. And then, I don't know. Is he feeling up to the task? Dodge away. 4+ pickup. 3+ dodge away again into a, looks like a 5+ from there. So he's actually gonna have to step up. No, he can't do that either. This lineman needs to get out the way actually for the easier throw. If he was gonna throw it, he needed to get this guy out the way. Oh, he's gonna dodge away. Oh, I love it. I love this. He's gonna, okay, so yeah, there we go. He's just gonna get his guys out of danger so that he can just pick this ball up and just tuck himself a little bit away. He's still gonna get blitzed. And oh, he's gonna fail it, but he's gonna get the pickup failing, but into the catch on the scatter. Oh, so lucky. And that's actually not a bad spot. It's like he's almost caged up. Of course, the Bull Centaur is touching this runner right there, so he's gonna get blitzed, but at least not blocked. He's gonna get blocked there, and then likely gonna get blitzed. But at least the ball's in a blitzable spot, and he only needs to survive 1 blitz. Well, with 1 blitz with the reroll, so straight away right here. Gotta be a 2-die block right there. It could get 1 and 9 even, so the reroll might have to come out on the Bull Centaur block coming up. One turn left to play. And the Minotaur injury so big. Even if the Norse team doesn't get the touchdown, then at least he'll be able to say that he took down a Minotaur. And not only that, Chaos Dwarves, well, they don't have people to come in, so this is going to be just 11 on 10. Norsemen, sure, they got 2 KO'd, but 2 more to come in. We'll absolutely be able to get the 11 necessary. And yes, the Chaos Dwarves will surround up these guys right here. Make this throw coming up just a little bit more difficult. If anything, put that Bull Centaur over the top. Get that Hobgoblin on him. 2-die block. Oh, yes. No, he's going to get the blitz here. Yeah, I like that a little bit. And, oh, just going to push. He's got to reroll that. He's got to. He cannot allow him to go. Oh, he's not going to reroll that. Oh, I am so shocked at that. Why not the reroll? He's still in range. I guess he can just surround him up after the... He's going to just pincer him in there. But if you were going to pincer him in, why blitz? And now he actually spent it there. The throw is viable. He just needs to make a crazy 4+, 3+, but I'll do that any day of the week. If given the chance, 50-50, I like it. Bobophobic is saying, dice me, baby. We'll just get a nice little push here on the Bull Centaur. Norseman's gotta be loving the dice at the moment. No blitz here for the Chaos Dwarves. He's just gonna be able to stand in the way, maybe, but none of them's got guard. Does have a 2-die block here with the guy who does have guard right there. And we'll be able to push him into range. Look at that. He's actually gonna find the push combination here. I like that a lot. Good job here from Tor, showing that he does belong here in the World Cup. There's another big KO, but if I was the Norse team and you told me I'd get 3 KOs by the end of the first half, I'd be like, yes, thank you. Oh yes, I love that. Nice little find there. Well played on the push, and there's the 2-die block, and oh boy, defender down die. Ball will be out, but of course the Bull Centaur with the sure hands has already moved. Hobgoblin, oh what a great scatter for the Norse team. No pickup try from this Hobgoblin whatsoever. And this Hobgoblin just needs to move away. He cannot allow this Norse team to find the push play. You can't put the Hobgoblin here or anything like that. Need to get him out of the dodge. Need to get him away from here. Otherwise, the Norse team will likely utilize him for a push play somewhere. It is a great spot here for this Norse team. And the Hobgoblin likely just going to come up here to pincer that runner up there. Well, the Norse team has a shot. It's going to be a small shot in hell, but it is likely going to be one of those things where, sure, why not? Oh, Hobgoblin's actually going to go out for the pass. This is quite optimistic, and so Norse team has to watch out here. If he fails anything, the ball could actually end up in this Hobgoblin's hands, and then afterwards could get the touchdown on the turnaround. Nicely done there, but that does leave this runner wide open to dodge away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. He is absolutely in range after 2 GFIs after the easy 3+ dodge away. So the blitz has to come out on this Chaos Dwarf. He's probably going to have to pick this up against the Bull Centaur. No, he can't do that because he needs to walk in there. So you can't walk into this. So yeah, he's going to have to find a way of blitzing this Bull Centaur. Likely going to have to just dodge away with one of the linemen on the 3+. I think that's going to be the only way. And at this point, you want to try to get the pickup with the Blodge runner so that after the pickup roll, then he'll be able to have a little bit of an easier time dodging away. And there's going to be the first of many bashes. And do the 2 red die. Yes! And that's what I'm talking about right here. 2 red die on a guy with no skills. It is not so bad. We'll be able to push him just away. Still going to need to do some more risky plays. Yes, 1 die. The ball is open. The 3+ right here, wide open for the throw, for the catch. The dice has been nice. Yes, we'll be able to get the 3+ dodge away into the 4+ pickup. Oh my goodness, into the 4+ handoff. Yes, he's gonna get it. Just needs to get the 3+ for the 2+2+. Don't fail me now. No, he almost had it. Striker. Striker. Well, we're going to see some fireworks here at the end of the 8th round, because you better believe that this Bull Centaur is going to likely try to do the pickup roll into a handoff, into a pass to the Hobgoblin. So here we go. Luckily this Berserker is still marking that ball, so it's going to have to do something about that guy. But here's the Bashers. Really wants to get the big injuries out, but more stuns and KOs. Not necessarily what the Chaos Dwarf team wants. But again, Norse team, despite not getting that touchdown, has to be feeling good about his chances still. It is 0-0, and unfortunately didn't score on his possession half. But I hate this Bull Centaur runner or ball carrier there, because the break tackle is sure hands. Sure, he's got the two things necessary to get away, but he doesn't have anything to help protect the ball. Yeah. I mean, at this point, you have to say that it's one of those things where, hey man, at least you had a chance to get the touchdown by the end. By the way, that the Chaos Dwarf team was slowly and surely able to just continue to pound on the Norse armor. And Armor 7 holding up, and holding up pretty good. You can't feel too bad about that. But of course, all the Norsemen will get hit now. But can I have a push here? And then likely going to just break tackle away. And then, I don't know. He's going to have to try to hand off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. No, he's going to have to throw it. This is not going to be an easy throw here. This is likely going to be a 6+ throw right here. So here comes the 6+ throw after the 3 GFIs. I mean, there's no other recourse. He has to do the 6+ throw from there to the Hobgoblin. If he gets a 6, then great. He does have a reroll, so he's got the 30% chance to do it. There we go. Hopefully he doesn't fail any GFIs here, or back-to-back onesies. He's going to have to do it here. I'm not sure what Tor is thinking about so hard. And actually the runner will actually have an interception try with a 6 himself. So it's only a 6+ throw. Oh, no, that's, yes. Ooh, the interception bad, but the 6 also bad. But he does have the reroll. He's going to definitely use the reroll here. And just needs a 6, but oh my gosh, back-to-back ones, 1 or 2. One too many ones right there, and the ball falls short. Chaos Dwarf team doesn't even have a shot at the touchdown by the end, but you'll be happy to see that it's 0-0 with a slight advantage going in. But the dead Minotaur, at least one of the KO guys come back, and that's beautiful. We'll be able to feel the full complement on the pitch. Norse team gotta be feeling good. He does have 11 on 10 here, and so the Norse team again just needs to play strong, play it solid. He doesn't need to rush it. He doesn't need to get quite aggressive. Chaos Dwarfs will move the ball towards him eventually into the midfield. And even though the Chaos Dwarfs, they do have the block ability, and one of the Bull Centaurs does, not these Hobgoblins and not this Bull Centaur ball carrier right there. So Norse team really has a good shot here, at least at stifling the Chaos Dwarf team from their own touchdown. Yeah, Berserker did stay down though. That is a little bit of the difference here. But it's just going to be the level 1 Berserker and not going to be the Berserker with the Mighty Blow and the tackle ability. Of course he wasn't out, but I'm just saying he'll still be able to have the majority of the skills that he had learned on the pitch. In fact, all 4 of them are still on there, so pretty good stuff. And the Chaos Dwarf effectively down so much team value at this point. When you really think about it, right? The Minotaur, how much does it cost, right? 150,000, I want to say? 140,000? 140,000, I believe, for that Minotaur. And that's a big team value. I mean, like, people get wizards for that, guys. So you gotta believe that the Chaos Dwarf team effectively down a whole 140 team value is gotta be sweating it at this point. Mike the Machine, good morning to you. Guten Morgen. World Cup action here. TrueBlu takes on Tore3005. right here, even though the Norse didn't score the last bit, psychology could come into play here, like I said before, but it's one of those things where the Norse needs to keep it together. He has the advantage still, even on this defense here, because as I said before, Minotaur effectively down 140 team value, and if there's a blitz or anything, that'd be great, but the cheering fans is going to give both sides an extra reroll, and that's going to be great because both of them starting with just 2 rerolls each, and now we'll have their normal 3. But like I said, Bull Centaur back here. He's going to just get to that ball. And then what? If I was the Norse team, I would be aiming for Hobgoblins here. And if we can go up even more in the numbers, not only that, but it'll cut down on their maneuverability, right? They have the 6 movement allowance, and sure, they still have those Bull Centaurs, but it's going to be one of those things where cut down these guys right here, and suddenly you're not facing too many Chaos Dwarves on the pitch. These guys are much too slow. Very strong, but very slow. Hopefully don't get any big injuries though on the line. Chaos Dwarves will begin with all the hits first. Does break the armor, but just a stun. Living the charmed life there. Defended down once again. These are all butt-clenching moments for TrueBlu. Is this going to be yet another armor break? Norse is great at stealing and scoring, right? I mean, ish. Oh boy, gonna lose alignment. So the numbers are now even, but like I said before, still gonna be effectively down 140, and now with that down Norseman, will be down just 90 team value. Gonna be squaring it up with just a little bit more, but a big miss there due to the Minotaur going out. It is 10 on 10, but the difference though, Minotaur. But I guess if you count this Berserker going out, then effectively Norse team is still up 70k. There's the blitz, and of course both down die. That is the trouble here. Not going to base up the Norse team and continue to hang back. Wanting to stay out in front of the Norsemen. And there you go. As you can see here, even the Chaos Dwarf team is concerned about this pickup. As we've seen before earlier, the Bull Centaur could not pick that ball up. If he would have picked that ball up earlier, this would be easily 1-0 for the Chaos Dwarf team. But I wouldn't say easily, but it would have been a better chance at it. And as you can see, ball getting kicked deep like that, Bull Centaur able to get to it and likely get that ball pick up pretty soon. But he could drop it. He's not gonna worry about it if he fails to pick up. But he does get the pickup on the 4 with the 4+. And we'll move it out just a little bit. Slowly and surely moving up. Hopefully he doesn't get nuffled. Thus far though, Nuffle really hasn't shown his face to the Chaos Dwarf team, has shown it a bit to TrueBlu with that 1-die blitz on the Minotaur earlier, but again, as I said, could have been avoided. I can't blame him there, 1-36. A lot of us, even Striker would have probably done it, but 2-die frenzy. And as you can see there, with that failed blitz, it just kind of spiraled a little bit by little bit, and then suddenly he had to be forced to do 2 red die blocks by the end, and then had to hope for a 3+ dodge into a 4+ pickup into another 3+ dodge. At least it had dodge though. No, actually it didn't have dodge. And then after that, the handoff into the 4+ catch into the 3+ dodge away into a 2+2+ GF5 for the touchdown. Yes, indeed. Who's got the, let's see here. I think people could do an extra arms bot on that thing, but let me see here. Let's go into the roll generator there. Trying for the blitz. Gonna just get the push, but will fail the GFI. Oh, we'll actually get the reroll there. But oh, gonna get 1 in 36th on that GFI. Ouch. Boy, earlier I was saying, oh yeah, you know, you want to do the rerolls here. It's like, VG, I listened to you, man. Sorry. Well, I mean, that's the chance, right? At least he won't get surfed. Now with the ball being picked up, Bull Centaur able to just maneuver his way up. Should be able to get this cage quite easy, and with it being 10 on 10, it will be a little bit difficult here for the Norse to hold him up. But without the Minotaur to worry about, at least he doesn't need to worry about injuries. Even though he did fail this blitz right there and didn't really move his guys, that's okay. Dice is a little bit more worse for TrueBlu at this point, but he needs to keep it together though. I know he can be blaming the dice right now, but he's still absolutely in this one. It's about even at this point. A little bit more advantageous for the offense, but it's I would say about a 55-60% chance that the Chaos Dwarf team will win it outright right here. It's completely doable for this Norse defense to hold. Let's go ahead and put the offense here at the bottom. Forgot about doing that. Let's go ahead and put the skills back up for striker's benefit. Blue game hangs on the armpit, holding, and critical 2 pluses. Armor, not armpit. Oh no, autocorrect. What the hell, man? What the hell? There's the blitz. Both down died. Normally a good thing for the dwarves, but not against the Norse. And that Norseman will be able to live another day. And that's actually quite bad. These Norsemen are right here and could actually pry open some openings and perhaps a blitz on the Bull Centaur if the Norse team wanted to get dicey. I don't know if you want to take all that risk though. Chaos Dwarf team's just going to drop back and cover just what I just... Right when I said it, they're like, VG, no way, buddy. Alright. Well, thus far, the Norse team, okay, the armor has been broken, but no big injuries yet. I mean, I have seen by halftime, Norse team, half their team's gone. So, right now, this is all that the Norse team can hope for. A full complement on the pitch, 10 on 10 Blood Bowl. And at this point, kind of needs to just continue to try to get to the Hobgoblins and get these hits in if possible. No Yeti, Wolfbark. No Yeti. I know what he was thinking. Get 2 extra Norsemen for the Yeti. But boy, he would have loved to have a Yeti for this game. Loved it. With that inherent claw, so good. Just gonna get a push there, free up the Norseman. Actually gonna continue to keep him based up. I don't know if I like this move. I think I would have liked pushing him away. You really don't want to engage if you're the Norse team. And here there is a guard Chaos Dwarf blocker right there. So he gets an assist, gets the 2-die block, and suddenly he has a 2-die block. Oh, he's just gonna go ahead and get the blitz there. I guess that's what he was thinking there. Don't worry, BG, I got it covered. That's exactly what he's going to do. Oh boy, he's going to just go ahead and base up the Chaos Dwarves. Love that. Oh, here comes the foul. Oh yes. There's the foul coming out on the Armor 9. No call, no foul, no harm, no foul, baby. And that's all right. But the Norse team going to be all on the left side there. Will this Chaos Dwarf team sweep to the right now? I would have liked to instead see the foul coming out in the center of the pitch instead of on the left side of the pitch like that. But I suppose already having the assist. So +2 on the attack, but doesn't get the armor break. Actually, he did get the... oh no, he didn't get the armor break. Just could not get the armor break. Yeah, he's given up so much on the position just to get the foul off on the thick skull, Armor 9. Yeah, I don't necessarily like that as well, but sure, I mean, but the Chaos Dwarves moves it up the pitch and still will be able to cage up. That's got to be a huge concern. Should be able to at least get the block, if not, if anything, get the blitz here. Open things up along the right side, and Chorf team should be able to take advantage. Heck, might even be able to drop up the center right here. No need to go up the right side. This is Blood Bowl, as Colonel West has pointed out. It's just going to be a push right there, so no, the thoughts of moving up the pitch forward probably going to be stifled now, so will there be a movement to the right now? These pushes coming out for these blocks on the Norse team, so opportune here for the Norse. I mean, so many times where these pushes has come out quite well for this Norse team. If that All Foreigner would have went down, then there's another perhaps block or a blitz here on the center, and then now the ball carrier is able to move up and able to continue to have the cage right here, and that is not so great. But you may see a sweep to the right, but it looks like a blitz here on the left side instead, possibly to maybe defend that Chaos Dwarf blocker, because he's seen the foul and now he's going, uh-oh, Norse team is thinking fouls, and so I better save my guy a little bit. But just gonna be a push here, and the ball's not going anywhere, my friends. So gave up a little bit positionally here, but Tor not going to take advantage. Just going to hang back for the time being. Yeah, Chorf's just deciding to fight right there with Bart. Can't blame him there. But one die block. And still going to be engaging. And here the Norse team, when you look at the position here, now it's not so bad because the ball moved closer to where a lot of Norsemen were. And wasn't taking advantage here of the easy opening on the right side. We'll be able to cage up again, but it's still 10-on-10 ball. And really, if the Norse team wanted it, there's a blitz on the backside on the Hobgoblin. And that could be disastrous. Armor 7 on the block. So nice. And actually, if he sticks the Blodge runner on marking the ball after the blitz, I mean, this is just this could be it right here. Use up that break tackle, but then where's he gonna go? This is a good moment right here for TrueBlu. After looking at these positions, this is not such a great place to be. Lots of Norsemen right here. And the opening on this right side. Sure, he's got the screen up for the cage, but he's got an opening to blitz down the Armor 7 Hobgoblin to open things up. And then after that, get 2 touches on the Bull Centaur to force at least a dodge away. And then where's he going to go afterwards? That's the question, my friends. Heck, he can actually just open up things with the Mighty Blow blitzer right there, and then he can blitz from the left. Oh, I like that even better, actually. Two-dive block. Oh, that is critical. That is a critical block right there. Because now the center is open. Oh, boy. I don't know if I would have stepped up. I think I would have stayed back here to hold back the center so that once I get my blitz on the back end, then he can't go to the center. Right side's going to be squared off. Has to be squared out the left side, but that's where a lot more Norse are at the moment. And the blitz is going to be coming out likely at the back left now. So here we go with the Mighty Blow on the Armor 7 Hobgoblin. Oh, he's going to get one at 36, but that's going to be an easy, quick reroll. And we'll be able to get him down. Oh boy, doesn't get the armor break, but at least he will touch the ball carrier. And at this point, we'll likely have to continue to play a little bit aggressive. The center is a little bit open, so the runner is just going to just cover all the bases at the moment. But can he get more out of this? No, he's going to opt to go in there and mark the Bull Centaur. But the mark coming in on the guard Chaos Dwarf blocker as well. So this is actually a good position here. Norse team may have kind of missed out on that guard right there. Indeed, with just one reroll left. Tor's got to be feeling uncomfortable at this point, but gets two-dive block here, another two-dive block there. I mean, I think he either had to stay back right here like he was thinking to do, just to hold back the tide, but he gives an easy block right there instead of forcing the blitz here on him. The blitz may come out on him, but if he would have held him back instead, then the two-dive block would not be good. He'll get another two-dive block here with the guard, and then that left side's still going to be wide open. So a pretty easy combination. There, another push right there. Like I said, what opportune moments for these pushes to come out, because now the left side is not so good. So he's just going to have to push him away. And again, the Bull Centaur with the ball, where's he going to go? And he cannot continue to be harassed like this. No skills to protect that ball, no block, no dodge, none of that madness. At least he'll be able to break tackle away, but after that, where are you going, baby? And again, this is one of those things where he stepped in right there, but this is going to be a one-dive block coming up right there. And if he can get the one-dive block there, that'd be great, but now what? Yeah, he's going to have to blitz through, and there you go, defender down die. That's exactly what he's going to have to do. See, so right there, had he just stayed back right here, this guy would have been standing up still, and now where was the ball going to go? What a difference here. TrueBlu thought about it for just a second, but stepped in and allowed the block to come in. It's one of those things where you're just thinking, I just want to mark the Bull Centaur, but kind of forgot that this is a guard Chaos Dwarf, and now should be able to get the back here a little bit bolstered up, but still not a good place. In fact, may be able to get, look at this here, two-dive frenzy right here on this Chaos Dwarf. Gotta watch out for that. One-dive block, see, as see there, he's gonna do it right there. I guess the nice thing is that this Chaos Dwarf blocker was not free to do what he wanted and shore up the backfield, but should have a block here. Norse team should be able to move back up here if this comes out right. Oh, he's got to use the reroll into a skull right there, and the backside is, I believe, wide open. This is the moment. Should be able to get the two-dive block coming out here, and if he gets the down dive, which he should on the two-dive block, should be able to get an assist somewhere. I think it's going to come from this lineman. Two-dive block here on the Hobgoblin, and after that, should see the blitz. The runner might be able to come around the top side. Heck, he's even got a two-dive frenzy to open up even further. I mean, he's got so many options. He can just do what he wants. His backside is so wide open, and His nips are absolutely out. Oh yes, he'll get the assist instead right there. He needs the down die on this 2-die block. Yes, he gets it. And as I've said so many times before, 2 red die block with block, not so bad of a proposition after all. Oh, nice down die. Boy, that was a little bit risky there. Had these just been pushes, then suddenly it's just a little bit more difficult. But that actually made things a lot easier to see. Here's the blitz. 2 red die. He's got the dauntless though, so he could actually end up getting 1 die. Yes, he does! Into the skull. He's gonna re-roll that. Oh no! Oh no! Re-rolled that. Oh man. Into the skull. So many ones on the dice. Yeah, that's so many 1 in 36s so far for True. And the crazy thing is, he's still not out of it. So if TrueBlu recollects himself, then he would have been okay. And yes, you're absolutely right. Probably shouldn't have re-rolled it there. But how can you blame the man? How can you blame him? He was just 50% into another one, into the reroll for a 75% chance to take down that Bull Centaur for a chance at the ball. You can't blame him there, but boy. The position though is not untenable, and the Chaos Dwarves are still in trouble. So this is not too bad. Luckily this runner is still right there, so even if there is going to be a hit on the guy in front with the blitz, this ball carrier, he can't move too far away. Runner still in range. Norse team needs to continue to play solid, play strong. Don't lose it, TrueBlu. You're still in it. Yeah, no rerolls though. That's going to be the very scary part of it all. And that's so tough to think about. Oh, another push. So opportune. And that is terrible for this Chaos Dwarf team. Terrible. He'll be able to put the cage back up, but the All-Foreigner is standing right there. And the guard, Chaos Dwarf, he's likely going to have to, I don't know, maneuver himself to a little bit better spot here. Maybe get right there. Bull Centaur right there. But boy, the runner's right there again for the dauntless hit. For the 1-die blitz once again. And it's one of those things where, yes, it's true. TrueBlu probably shouldn't have rerolled that bit and let that one go and keep the one reroll, because the position is so good for the Norse team that even with that failed blitz on the ball carrier, his position is so dominating that he can still get to that ball. But now he's down to reroll. OT for your money's worth. Chaos Dwarves needs to do something here. Get the ball in a little bit of a better spot, if anything, and he kind of does here, but boy, oh boy, this is not easy. Hobgoblin jumps away. He's not going to use the reroll on that, I don't believe. No, he doesn't, but the Armor 7 continues to stay good. Boy, lineman is right there too. Lineman is open. And at this moment, I'm sure TrueBlu is searching like crazy. Where can I get the blitz in? But it may actually start with this frenzy right here. Get these hits in, and then suddenly may find an opening for the runner. Now the runner's gonna have to stand up here. Take away these blocks here. Take away the assists. Oh man, this is not easy. Still got another runner here. So we're gonna open things up here. I like that play. Yeah, the runner does still have this shot here, so All-Foreigner should be able to get the 2-die block in with 2-die frenzy afterwards. Hopefully open things up. Well, he should be able to after the frenzy, and then he should be able to still continue to get Oh no, the guard Chaos Dwarf blocker. Oh no. Still right there. Oh, 2 red die block. Does have to run. Okay, he's gonna come around the left side. I like that. But he's gonna need a big dauntless roll. And oh, the 2 red die block coming out good. He thought he was gonna get a 1 die afterwards, but no. I mean, it's still gonna be a red die block, man. A little bit of a miss, I think. But the big hit coming out with the defender down, and the defender stumbles, and the injury on the big ball carrier. No more sure hands to worry about. The ball is scattered in a great spot, though, for this Chaos Dwarf team. That is a horrible spot for the Norse team, but he's got to be feeling good there. It's a bad bounce, but who can pick this ball up? Only Hobgoblins, and they have no skills, and they're 3 strength now. I cannot believe the dice. A 1 in 9 chance of getting that, and he got it. Screw the 1 in 6s. Let's go for the 1 in 9s. TrueBlu. A little bit of a miscalculation for the Dauntless, but it's gonna get paid off anyways. Wow. Chaos Dwarves. They're in a bit of trouble earlier. Their chances of winning, probably about 55 to 60%, has drifted quite down dramatically. He should be able to clear the ball, though, with the 2 die block here on the runner. But who is picking this up? Maybe this Hobgoblin will walk on over nonchalantly and pick this ball up, but no skill Hobgoblin. Chaos Dwarf. Oh man, not only that, but getting the injury out on the Bull Centaur. Huge hits coming out from the Norse team. You gotta love it. That's why we play Norse, ladies and gentlemen. To see those big red crosses over the bodies of the opponent. Nicely done here, the Norse team. Keeping himself together. It is going to be 9 Chaos Dwarves against 10 on the pitch. So these Chaos Dwarves really needs to break armor right now. Oh boy, I'm like jinxing it, and there's a KO. So there, the numbers have squared up again. 9 on 9. I just should shut up, right? I just shut up, VG. Norse team are gonna get 2 die blocked just about everywhere you're looking here. There's the blitz. We'll be able to get the hit in. There's a defender down die. There's that nice dice here. So far in this game, lots of pushes here, inopportune. But there's the blocks coming out finally for this Chaos Dwarf. May be able to right the ship after all. After the Hobgoblin pickup. Defender stumbles, and that is good once again. Does have tackle. The blodge, no good here. And hopefully he doesn't lose him. Oh, and he looks like he is, but just going to be stunned there. Oh, another butt clenching moment. Here's going to be another 2 die block coming up from the Hobgoblin, I think. Or will he do the pickup first? Looks like, though, he will do the pickup. No, he's just going to mark that ball up. No, just... yeah, he looks like he's just going to mark it up. 2 die block coming up. Defender down. He's actually going to pick it up with the other Hobgoblin. Nicely done. Dice had been good for the Norse team to enable him to get to this very aggressive position. But with the 14th turn, with the ball pickup, he needs to go the length of the pitch. That's 13 squares from here. There's 12 regular squares, and then the 13th is a touchdown. And the ball pickup failure, so he's going to have to reroll that, I think. You can't let that go. Or can he? Oh, he's thinking about it. Oh, yeah, he's going to have to reroll that. Yeah, I absolutely agree with that. And there we go. Does get the ball pickup. Still has an extra reroll. And if this goes to the overtime, he still has a little bit of a chance. Mike the Machine says, no reroll, let that ball go. But I don't know about that. If the scatter goes in one of these spots and then he fumbles the ball, he could go out here. I don't know. It's a 50-50 at that point, almost. Well, he had these other squares to be good, I suppose. Yeah. his chances are looking a little bit better. So the Hobgoblin, he's just going to move out there. Why not? One die block, defender down. That's beautiful. Another 2-die block coming up here. And lots of down dice, but finally just going to be a push here. And he's going to step on through. And with no more rerolls left for the Norse team, the Norse is going to have to rely on a dodge away on the 3+ into the 1-die blitz. Or will he just dodge away here and then dodge away another one to try to get a guy over there? Oh no, this is just too good right here. 2 more turns left. Hobgoblin needs to go the length of the pitch here. He needs 2 turns to get there. Gonna stand up. Gonna continue to base the Chaos Dwarves. Get the 2-die block. Oh yes, look at that. He's going to be able to get the 2-die block after getting the assist here over the top. And will be able to free him up. So at least, by the very least, the 1-die blitz. But we have seen just how bad 1-die blitz has been for TrueBlu. Will he do it again? Ladies and gentlemen, this is it. The blitz. The 1-die. Will it be good? Come on! Just going to be a push. At least it wasn't a skull this time. But it is going to be a frenzy into another push. Ah! But he is going to be pushing him away from the touchdown area at least. Oh, no, Z's. This is crazy. Should just at least get the 1-die. Yes! What a risk! What a risk! But he almost had to do it right there. He had to. Otherwise, the guard would have helped out. 2-die block here, 2-die block there, and then the guard would have been able to move in there and for the blitz. There's the 2-die. Oh, nicely done here. All for him. That's showing why he's going to be the frenzy big man on the right side. Didn't matter if he failed it or not. But here it comes here. It's going to be down to the wire. This time, no break tackle, Bull Centaur. He needs to try to get his Hobgoblin out of danger. This is not going to be easy. Should still be able to get his guard in there and get the 2-die block, and then another 2-die block here. But how's he going to get this man free there? I guess I suppose he's still going to get the blitz off and then take down the Berserker. But if he just gets the push. Yeah, there we go. 2-die into another 2-die into another 2-die blitz here over the top. So here we go, 2-die. Oh, just gonna be a push. Oh, just so lethal. And that will at least guarantee that there will be a dodge coming out from the Hobgoblin after the blitz here on the Berserker. Actually, doesn't even have the assist anymore. So you have to use the Hobgoblin here and get the assist on the Berserker over the top. And the 2-die blitz will come out and he's gonna have to dodge away himself. Or will he do the blitz through? I don't know if you want to do the blitz through here against a guy with block, but it is going to be a 2-die blitz at least. But instead, going to do the 2-die blitz from the Chaos Dwarf. I don't blame him here, but needs to get him down. Yes, he does. Absolutely gets him down. And this could be the hammer blow, but 6 movement allowance on that Hobgoblin, and these Norsemen are just hanging around like, hey, the ball's over there, I should get him. And they should be able to catch up. Hobgoblin's gonna have to go pretty far here. Likely gonna be on the left side, but the nice thing about playing the Norse team, loads of movement allowance for him. So he still should be able to get the blitz in. Oh, but the failed dodge. He's gonna have to re-roll that. That's the last re-roll being blown. Oh no. But at least he's able to get that ball away. He needs to move here. He needs to go. He cannot stand right there. He needs to be at least 8 paces away, if not 6 paces away. And he's seeing it. The Norse team can absolutely blitz him down, so he doesn't even make any pretensions whatsoever. He's gonna probably try to dodge this Chaos Dwarf team out of here to at least maybe get a screen up. So the 4+ dodges incoming, guys. May actually just do the 2-die block here. No, 4+ dodge. There we go. Get the screen up. There you go. Perfect. Needed to get that done. Make this just so much more difficult. Yes, indeed. But should be able to get the 2-die with the All-Foreigner. Peel him off right there, and should still be able to get the blitz right over the top with the 1-die after the GFI. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Actually, no. Maybe we're gonna have to do a 1-die here. No. He's got this guy over here, so he's still gonna be able to get the assist here. So should be able to get a 2-die here, 2-die here, and then the blitz with the 1-die. But this time with no frenzy. And he needs to get him down, otherwise he's just going to easily just hop away, and then now what? But he is in range for the touchdown, 6 paces away. So there we go. We'll get the assist. 2-die block, hopefully no 1 and 9s. Please, oh please, do not be a 1 and 9. Oh yes, he's going to be another frenzy though, so here comes another one. So scary. Yes, he's going to be able to get a defender down die. Stop taking the good dice away, man. We'll be able to get stunned there. Here comes another 2-die. And he needs to hope like crazy the 1-die blitz works out for him. He's going to have to do a GFI right here after the 2-die. Oh, defender stumbles. Beautiful. And so no need for anything. Hopefully he doesn't step through. Oh, no, he did. Oh, no, he stepped through. Oh, well, I guess that's not too bad. That's not too bad. We start 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So here comes the GFI. 1-die blitz. Oh, no! Disaster! Turn 16, and he's just going to be able to walk it in after the failed GFI. Wow. It's not over yet, guys. Don't you guys go away. 1-turn touchdown is definitely a thing for the Norse team. With the All-Foreigners, with the Berserkers, this is not out of hand. Can get the 1-turn touchdown. I hope he's been practicing. 7 movement allowance runner with loads of guys with frenzy. This is not out of the question. And of course, with the 2 injuries, only able to field 9 players on the pitch and cannot easily prevent this 1-turn touchdown. Of course, he's going to have to do it without a reroll, but this is not over yet. He does have it. He just needs to know how to do it. And of course, the riot absolutely makes it so much more interesting. The riot would be bonkers at this point. Bonkers. And as you can see there, he can't even put a tight formation here. So he's going to have to do the spread formation. And so it'll make the 1-turn touchdown try a little bit easier. TrueBlu. Fun fact, just started playing Blood Bowl just a couple of months ago. So props for putting up a fight and qualifying, says Stubings in the chat. Yeah. And it doesn't even matter if he spreads it out. This is still an easy 1-turner. It doesn't even matter if he bunches up or whatever. Still gonna be an easy 1-turner because these frenzied guys. Now hopefully again, TrueBlu knows what to do right here, and he's gonna be able to get a 2-die blitz here. Over the top. I hope TrueBlu knows how to do this because it is all hinging on this 1-turn touchdown. go. What he has to do at this point, he needs to just put a hole where he's going to drop in the personnel that he wants to blitz. So he needs to put the runner right there, and then after that the blitz coming over the top. It doesn't even matter where. And then after that, get these pushes, and then since he's got 6 movement allowance, can easily get guys over there to help out. And since this guy will be pushed away, he can actually put somebody right here to easily get to where he needs to be. So he can be right there, another guy could be right there. He can do a 2-die block here with the other guy, and then after that, free up here. I mean, just so many options. I mean, like, so many options. Looks like TrueBlu is struggling here. He needs to get this one turner. Oh no! It looks like he's faltering here. He doesn't know how to do it. He needs to put the frenzy guys into position. He needs to put the hole right here, and then the frenzy right here, so that once he drops into the hole, then the frenzy block will be able to push him 2 spaces. Oh no! Oh no. Or in fact, he can do it this way. Put the hole right here, and then use this Chaos Dwarf now. Oh, there's so many ways he can do this! Oh no, he's not putting a hole, so that absolutely tells me that he doesn't know how to do this. Yeah, a 7 MA 1 turner is no joke, but the thing about it is that he's got frenzy. He's got a lot of frenzy. Oh no, he's not dropping him in. He needs to make a hole. And again, I'm not going to say that it's easy, but it is definitely one of those things where you want to practice here, especially if you're going to be playing it with a blitz, but that doesn't matter. He's not going to do anything. This guy's not engaged, so he might actually walk over. No, he's going to walk away. No, he's not going to do anything. He's in pretty much the best position he can be. Too bad it wasn't a quick snap. That would probably help TrueBlu find the way there, but it's going to be a blitz instead, and that's about it. He's going to move to the backfield, and oh, I like that play actually. Force out the dodge. I like that. Make him do more rolls. Oh no, the ball bounces backwards there. That's a little bit too bad. So he's going to have to pick this ball up and then throw it pretty far to this guy, and then he's going to have to go and hand it off to the runner after doing a GFI. And he's going to have to do a 3+ dodge back there. Oh boy, that's too bad. Well, not like TrueBlu actually put this guy in the right spot. He needed guys. Oh no. Should have put the hole right there. Drop him in right there after the blitz. And then you could have put guys here, and then after that, frenzy hit, boom, boom, boom. Man. Now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2 GFIs to make this into a 4+ pass. Is that a 4+ pass from here? No, that looks like a 5+ pass. We'll be able to get the hit in, the frenzy, and more pushes. That's great, but unfortunately going to be pushing him in likely the back spot there. So he's gonna have to move his guys here. One here, another one here, and this is another frenzy block coming out. So he needs to kind of get his guys here, and then get 2 guys here. Right here and right here. Oh no, that's terrible, and that ends all things. So GG's to TrueBlu. Tore3005 moves on. Boy, a little bit of nuffling there, but I mean, it all kind of stems back to the one die blitz on the Minotaur in the first round where it just began to spiral a little bit more and a little bit more out of control. Blocks were just about even, but the 5 KOs, I mean, Norse team had so many chances there, and unfortunately Nuffle just kind of took it out for him. But at least you could say that he had a chance here, and it wasn't just a one-sided loss. So I mean, that's one thing I hate about Blood Bowl the most, is there's definitely times where it's just an absolute one-sided loss for you, and there's nothing you could have done about it. But here, at least nips out for Nuffle. The Norse team, TrueBlu, was in it from the start. Yes, indeed. Thanks for coming out and watching me. Wolfbart, Mike the Machine, Johanian, all you guys here early in the morning, watching some Blood Bowl, drinking the coffee on this beautiful Saturday morning. Oh, yes, indeed. Thanks for all of you guys for watching. Of course, if you haven't already and you like what you see here, more Blood Bowl action to come. Normally I do it in fast replays and not necessarily live, but it was a request coming out from TrueBlu to cover this game, so thank you for coming out, Nerdfrog. Oh, nice to see you as well, and definitely hit that follow button. If you're watching after the fact, please hit that subscribe button. Definitely helps me out on YouTube as well. And yes, indeed, I'm terrible in predictions right now, Wolfbart. Terrible. I think I'm sub 50% right now. Just horrible. Once again, thank you for the competitors. TrueBlu, an absolute hard-fought match. Just a couple of nufflings here and there. But you can't beat yourself up over what had happened. You were absolutely in it all the way up until the end, but Nuffle. Patooey! Thank you for that subscription, Colonel West. Much appreciation. Go ahead and give your kudos, guys, as we are going to be heading in to the locker room. Wow. Well, let's go ahead and validate that match. Hard fought match. Hard fought match. Go ahead and validate that. And then not only that, check out the brackets. TrueBlu, unfortunately, falls short. The Chaos Dwarf team moves on. Wow. And just actually 1-0. Chaos Dwarf team of Tore3005 will meet up against either Dern or Dana. But man, Chaos Dwarf team with the doubles. He can get all kinds of mutations now. He can get Claw if he faces up against the Or team. Or he can go and get blocked for his Minotaur for the Amazons. I mean, you just never freaking know, do you? I know, I laughed, I cried. Oh man. Oh, sorry about that. Nightbot is programmed to stop spams. It was definitely a good contest. No shame in this one. There was never any huge mistakes, just some slight mistakes here and there, but I mean, pretty good showing. A pretty good showing. I mean, there was small mistakes all around, but you know, not just from the Norse team, TrueBlu's, but also from the Chaos Dwarf team. But I mean, just so much. Yeah. And again, it's just one of those things where at least it wasn't a one-sided contest throughout. It was hard fought all the way up into the 16th round. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I don't blame him for any of the stuff that he did. Of course, on the chat here, Wolf Bark, I don't think any of your mistakes mattered. I wouldn't have rerolled that hit with your last reroll, but you could have just easily snaked the final GFI, so... And Mike the Machine here is any coach would have earned it. The matchup between coaches felt pretty even. Yeah, the GF5 probably would have failed. Yeah, it definitely would have failed because that's what happened in the game. 2-die block with would have been just the one. It just would have been one 2-die block too. No frenzy. All right, guys. Thanks for joining me. That will end all things here. And again, more Blood Bowl action to come tomorrow night. I'm actually playing a game myself tomorrow, so join me for that action tomorrow night as I play the Underworld team, taking on the Necromantic team of Skurometsu. So check me out tomorrow night, and then we'll do a couple of replays afterwards, and then end it tomorrow night. So I'll see you guys next time for more, as I'm gonna head to sleep. Take care.